Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. It's Cookie Lou in Arizona. Just wanted to stop in here real quick to tell everybody I'm cooking a turkey today. I haven't cooked a turkey now in about 10 years. At least 10 years. But I decided as long as I'm sitting here in the house today, I should keep busy. So I'm cooking a Thanksgiving dinner just for me. I'm making a turkey. Of course I'm going to stuff it. I have been taking photographs of everything that I've been doing in preparation for this meal today that I will be posting on Facebook in case anybody's interested in what I do. Well, anyway, turkey is pretty much prepped. I have it all cleaned. I always scrub my turkey inside and out with some coarse salt. Rinse it out really well and then pat everything dry with paper towels. This is just a little thing that I have about making sure the turkey's clean and free of bacteria before I do anything, because I always stuff my turkey when I cook it. So Tom is in the fridge all prepped and waiting to be stuffed. I made some mashed potatoes last night. I'm going to make sweet yams today, sweet potatoes, with butter and brown sugar and cinnamon, the whole enchilada. And stuffing is pretty much on its way. I have everything pre-sauteed and mixed in a bowl, waiting for the turkey broth to be incorporated in that, so I could have it nice and moist before I stuff it. In the stuffing, what's in the stuffing? I have sauteed onions, celery, I have mushrooms, I have some sweet sausage that I sauteed and crumbled in there. I have some chopped nuts. I always put nuts. I usually put hazelnuts or chestnuts if I have them, which I didn't. Didn't have walnuts. The only thing I had was almonds, so that's what went in the stuffing today. And I used the Pepperidge Farm cube stuffing in a bag, and I used that as my breading. And that's about it. Forgot to get cranberry sauce, so I'll have to live without that this year. But that's fun to actually get in there and start, cooking up, my special Thanksgiving meal the way I usually do. And so anyway, I'll post some pictures on YouTube. Update on my surgery. I went to the pulmonary doctor, my second pulmonary doctor. If you recall, I had a problem with the first one last week. He wanted me to do all these tests. Well, guess what? I went to the second one yesterday. He wanted me to do the same thing. And I lied through my teeth. He says, "Oh, did you ever have sleep apnea?" I went, "No, I never had it." "You were never diagnosed?" "No." "No, never was." "You never used a CPAP?" "No." Didn't do that. "Well, let's see here." And he gets on the keyboard, he pulls up all my freaking records from the cardiologist, from my PCP doctor. "Well, it says here, Dr. Sangaris wrote in a letter that you had sleep apnea." "What letter?" "What letter?" And he says, and I thought, "Oh my God, I'm not a liar. I cannot lie. It shows all over my being." I thought, "Oh my God, Lucille, the one time that you're lying, you're getting caught. How embarrassing." And I know what that was. When she wrote the letter to indicate, to back me up that I needed revision surgery, I told her, she said, "Well, you don't really have any comorbidities. You don't have high blood pressure." I said, "Yes, I do." I says, "I have to take metoprolol, for my irregular heartbeat, and that's a high blood pressure pill." "You don't have sleep apnea?" I says, "Yeah, I do. I still have a little problem with my breathing." I says, "Look, Dr. Sangier, I need as much on that letter as possible to make sure I qualify, for this revision." So she wrote down that I did have, which is true, degenerative arthritis, and I had some high blood pressure issues, and I had sleep apnea. So I wasn't going to tell him that she kind of put that down there, I mean, I was so deep in lies at this point, I just sat there like a deer in the headlight, and I said, "I don't know what you're talking about. What letter?" It's right there on the computer. Oh my God. I'm just not a liar. What can I say? And I says, look, even if I did have sleep apnea, if I took this test and I did have sleep apnea, it's not going to matter. Whether I have it, whether I don't have it, it's not going to disqualify me from having surgery. He said, well, could you sleep with a CPAP? I says, no. I could never sleep with anything like that on my face. I would feel claustrophobic. I wouldn't do it. So even if I did have sleep apnea, I wouldn't do what it was required to help it anyway, so what's the point? So I need my letter. He says, I'll get you your letter. But it's not good to lie. Not for me, because, I don't know, it's been bothering me. Since I left the office, I lied. I got caught in a lie. It was right there on the screen. I'm telling you, I don't want sleep apnea. I don't have it. I just didn't want to go through that stuff. But guess what he did make me do? You know that thing in the box that I told you about? That you have to sit in? The nurse says, well, he wants you to have, a test. So I go into the room, and there's a technician with this box. Okay, she's sitting in the box. And, oh, shit. I says, how long is this going to take? What is this test? Well, it's just a breathing test to see how well your lungs expand and expel air. Because the other guy said it was going to be 30 to 40 minutes. She said, we're squeezing you in just because the doctor wants you to have this test. And you're not going to get the whole thing. So I got in there, and I had to blow in this pipe and inhale deeply and then blow out real fast. And it's pretty much the same thing that they did in the other doctor's office with a little portable thing, a spirometer, I think it's called. So anyway, it's perfect. He examined me, perfect. He gave me the letter. So I had to fax the letter to Jackie Robinson at Bridges so that she would get it right away. And I kept a copy for me. So, I don't know. This is really frustrating and it's stressful, going through all this stuff. And I went for the psyche valve Saturday, and that was all right. I had to answer a lot of questions. I had to do questions on the computer, true or false, about 370 of them. Then there was another 2 or 3 page questionnaire I had to fill out. And then another questionnaire that came in a packet in the mail. I had to do that. So I gave him all the paperwork. He checked it. Everything was fine. Everything was signed. We chatted for a while, for about maybe half hour after that. And he said he would get the report done in a couple of weeks. I said, no, I really need to have it in a couple of days. He said, all right, I'll get it done in 3 or 4 days. So hopefully by, I'd say tomorrow at the latest, he should have forwarded that to Bridges. And then on December 1st, I'm going to have a recap of consultation with the surgeon, Dr. Schuster, and there's a lot of questions that I have about that I didn't get an opportunity to ask him the first time because we just kind of got interrupted. And so anyway, guys, that's where I am, surgery-wise and turkey-wise and every other wise. Hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, my friends and family out there. My Uncle Carl called me last night from the airport. That's the kissing sailor who just turned 90 years old in August. So he called me from the airport saying, Cookie, I'm at the airport and we're on our way to Georgia. Maurice is going to go to Maurice, his daughter, for Thanksgiving. They do that often. Shirley wants to get a sandwich, his wife. So I just thought I'd call you and say, hello, how are you? And I'll call you tomorrow. So we chatted for a while. I says, okay, enjoy yourself. So he called me again just a few minutes ago. I said, happy Thanksgiving. I'm in Georgia. I'm sitting on Marie's beautiful patio. She has this gorgeous house. I says, I know she has a gorgeous house. I'm looking out at this beautiful area with all these trees and the fall leaves are all colors. And it's such a beautiful, crisp, beautiful day. I went, all right, that's enough of that. I says, you're making me jealous that you're in that beautiful scene in Georgia while your daughter's making a turkey. And I'm sitting here by myself in hot Arizona. Oh, I'm going to send you my credit card. Get on a plane. I says, too late. I says, next year I will definitely get down to Georgia. I will crash Thanksgiving at Marie's if I need to. Oh, no, anytime you're welcome. I says, I know. Have you ever been to Georgia? I says, no. I says, but I have a lot of friends there. I says, I would definitely want to take a trip and just visit some friends. I says, next Thanksgiving would be a perfect time to do it. So tell Marie to expect me next year. Hopefully I'll be bony-ass skinny by then. Or at least a little bit skinnier by then. Okay, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Much love to all of you out there. Take care. Have a healthy, happy Thanksgiving. And don't overeat anything. Bye.